Apparently, we are all having around 60,000 thoughts per day. Don't you think that's amazing? And also a little concerning. If you are mindful of your thoughts, observe your thoughts, then like me, you know that a lot of them, in fact far too many of them, are not particularly beneficial. In a moment, stop listening to this. I want you to look ahead and see what's in front of you for 30-ish seconds. No need to move your head, just take in what's immediately in front of you. Oh, and no counting to 30 in your mind. Just look now. What happened? Initially, were you aware of it all? No labels, instant knowing, pure awareness. I suspect the answer to this question is yes, of course. Were you able to remain in that state of peaceful awareness the whole time without taking any action? Or did something else happen? Did your focus narrow in on certain things? Did your inner commentator, your messy roommate, begin to name, describe or reread things? Did your messy roommate switch tracks and start commenting on what it likes and dislikes? Did you go down a rabbit hole because something reminded you of something else? Did thoughts around the subject of 30 seconds and or the purpose and benefit of this exercise float in? I suspect the answer to at least one of these questions is also yes. My messy roommate narrowed in on words which were reread and commented on textures and colours. It's not that these thoughts are harmful. Well, I sincerely hope nothing triggered any disturbing thoughts or feelings for you during this exercise. It's simply that these thoughts are not beneficial. Superfluous. We know. According to some studies, of the thousands of thoughts the average person has, 80% are negative and 95% are exactly the same repetitive thoughts as the day before. That's crazy. Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Not that I think for a second that you're average. Why? Because you're into personal development. You are open to exploring new ideas and ways of being. You take action, and you know baby steps really do count. You know that words are powerful, and you get that thoughts are words unspoken. Nonetheless, we are not enlightened beings of pure consciousness. We are not present, always, with zero triggers, centered. Masters of our amazing minds, purposefully only accessing data as and when required. Yet, meditating all day is not our answer. We're not monks, we're out in the world. Nor is constantly doing yoga, dancing, working out, or any other physical activity that brings us into the present moment. Daily visualization is awesome and not beneficial for our well-being if done for too long. Breathing, observing, and letting go of our thoughts does make a big difference. And we still get tangled up in repetitive, superfluous, and often negative thoughts. Fuck it. Dang it. Ho-hum. What then? Affirmations. The regular installation of new, empowering, relaxing, centering, whatevering thoughts, as long as they are good ones. We need to change the program, break the habit, interrupt the direction our thoughts are going in, and get onto another track. Fast. Why waste time when we desire different results? The installation of affirmations, new thoughts, can take time, and yes, it is repetitive. Better this kind of repetition than getting tangled up in repetitive, superfluous and/or negative thoughts. Wouldn't you agree? And it's worth it. The results are worth it, as I'm sure you've experienced. What I'm suggesting here is that you join me in making this a daily, throughout the day practice for the rest of your days, or until you have an epic breakthrough and reach true enlightenment. Given the number of wasteful thoughts, it's useful to have 1 or 2 new affirmations, new thoughts you want to install at all times. Remember, affirmations are concentrated thoughts of our desired end result. No getting caught up in the how, when, who, or scary what ifs. Arrived. I am. I love. I have. I can. You've typed in your destination and the directions to take will come. Affirmations, thought or said with conviction, blended with uplifting emotions, go deeper, faster. To add rocket fuel to the installation, when you can, without people thinking you've lost your marbles, move. Pump your fists, rock, dance, sway, throw your hands up in the air as if woohooing. Get into it. Concentrated thought. Keep your affirmations short, punchy, so they're easy to remember when you're off track. Scribble them in your notebooks, put them on sticky notes, put them on a pair of pants for power, write them on your mirror. Get creative, get brave, and put them where you'll be reminded often. Who cares what others may think if they see your affirmations? You know what the average person thinks each day. Craziness. You desire different results. You desire to think more resourceful, resilient, empowering, uplifting, peaceful, happy, joyful, loving thoughts. You desire to think more creative, sparkly, new thoughts. Why? You know why. Because when you change your thinking, you change your world.